The gold rush started when James Marshall was sent by John Sutter to build a sawmill. James' eye caught something shiny and he picked it up, and he knew for certain it was gold. The news of James finding gold spread rapidly. Soon people from all over California came to the American River to start the California Gold Rush. A gold rush is when a large amount of people move to a site where gold is being found. Lots of people came because it is a scarce and valuable product. Miners stayed in tents along the stream. Eventually, the tents gave out and upgraded to wooden buildings. The mining life was difficult. The miners spent most of their days exhausted in knee-deep water, sifting through loads of sand and mud to find only small amounts of gold. 2/3 of the foreign miners were American, mostly white. Also, many from New England, also free blacks and enslaved African Americans worked in the mines. More than 1,000 of miners came from Sonora, Mexico. Other foreign miners came from China as well. Most Chinese were peasant farmers who fled from their land because of crop failures. The Chinese would take over the site. Americans had left alone because the gold was gone. As the amount of Chinese miners increased, the anger the Americans grew towards them. Some miners started to find ways to cheat others. Gilman had promised to free an African-American slave named Tom if Gilman saved up enough gold. When Gilman finally had $1,000 in gold, Gilman bought a paper saying Tom was free, but the next day it mysteriously disappeared. American miners forced Native Americans and other foreigners like Mexicans and Chinese out of their fields to reduce competition. Since the Chinese were driven out of their fields, they opened up a business, so many of them owned businesses in San Francisco. That was called Chinatown. It still goes by that name today. Finally, in 1852, the gold rush was over. During the gold rush, about 25,000 people had came to California. The final effect of the gold rush was that California had finally had enough population to apply for statehood. California was admitted as a state in 1850. Its constitution outlawed slavery. This made the free states outnumber the slave states.